What if I told you that 97% of people who feel stuck in life are missing just 5 simple habits that literally rewire your brain for success in under 30 days? Right now, you're probably doing the exact opposite of what millionaires and top performers do every single morning, and it's keeping you trapped in mediocrity. By the end of this video, you'll discover the 5 brain-hacking habits that separate winners from everyone else. But if you skip even one of these, you'll stay exactly where you are while others transform their lives. Here's the shocking part. Most people think they need massive changes, but what I'm about to show you takes less than an hour a day total. So let's start with the foundation, because here's what successful people do that you don't. They hijack their brain's most powerful hour instead of handing it over to their phone. Your brain is literally 10 times more moldable in the first hour after waking. Scientists call this neuroplasticity. But you're probably checking Instagram, emails, or news, flooding your mind with other people's problems and anxieties. Instead, try the 10-minute brain hijack, 3 minutes deep breathing, which literally changes your brain chemistry. 3 minutes writing 3 things you're grateful for and why, which rewires your brain for positivity. And 4 minutes visualizing your perfect day, which programs your subconscious for success. This combination activates your prefrontal cortex while shutting down your anxiety center. People who do this report 23% higher productivity and 31% better stress management. But here's the crazy part. Most people do the exact opposite and wonder why they feel anxious and unproductive all day. Now, once you've hijacked your morning, the second habit is crucial. Because here's a harsh truth. If you're not learning something new every day, your brain is literally shrinking. Most people stop learning after school and wonder why they feel stuck. That's where the 15-minute intelligence hack comes in. 10 minutes learning one specific skill, 3 minutes using what you just learned immediately, and 2 minutes explaining it to someone or writing it down. This isn't just studying, this is brain building. 15 minutes daily equals 91 hours of skill development per year. That's like getting 2 full weeks of training for free. The secret is in step 2, application. Your brain doesn't just store information, it builds competence. And competence creates unshakable confidence. But here's where most people mess up completely. And this leads us to the third habit. Stop managing your time and start managing your energy. This is what separates exhausted people from energized high achievers. Everything in your life is either an energy vampire or an energy booster. The problem? You're probably blind to which is which. So try the daily energy detective method. Every night, spend 5 minutes asking what gave you energy today, what drained your energy, and how you can get more energy boosters and fewer vampires tomorrow. Then make one small change the next day. Most people wonder why they're exhausted despite not doing anything hard. The answer is usually energy vampires, activities, people, or habits silently draining your life force without you realizing it. However, even with more energy, you still need the fourth habit, because here's why most people never build real confidence. They think it comes from big wins. Wrong. Confidence comes from proving to yourself that you're someone who does what they say they'll do. That's where the confidence-building hack works perfectly. Every week, pick one tiny challenge that takes 5 to 10 minutes, but pushes you slightly outside your comfort zone. Talk to a stranger for 30 seconds. Try cooking something new, or take a different route somewhere. Here's the mind-blowing part. Your brain releases the same confidence-building chemicals for completing small tasks as huge ones. It can't tell the difference between running a marathon and doing 10 push-ups. Completion is completion. Small wins build the neural pathways for taking action. Over time, what feels impossible becomes automatic. Finally, the fifth habit ties everything together because Harvard studied over 700 people for 80 years and found one thing that predicts happiness more than money, success, or health: the quality of your relationships. Yet most people are lonelier than ever because they're having surface-level conversations while craving deep connections. The deep connection method solves this. Once per week, have one real conversation that goes beyond, "How's the weather?" Ask questions like, "What's got you excited lately? What's your biggest challenge right now?" Or what's something you learned recently that blew your mind? Then, and this is crucial, actually listen without trying to fix them or make it about you. People with strong connections live 50% longer, have stronger immune systems, and report way higher life satisfaction. But here's the secret. Both people benefit from every meaningful conversation. Now here's where it gets insane. These habits don't just work alone, they multiply each other's power. Your morning brain hijack makes learning 10x more effective. Learning builds confidence for micro-challenges. Challenges give you interesting stories for deep conversations. Conversations energize you, making tomorrow's morning routine something you actually want to do. This is the compound effect in action. Small actions creating explosive results over time. Start with just one habit. Master it for 2 weeks. Then add the next one. Don't try to be perfect, just be consistent enough that it becomes who you are. So which habit are you starting with today? Pick one right now and commit to it for the next 7 days. Because here's the truth. You're either building the life you want or staying exactly where you are. Your transformation starts the moment you choose. Which habit is it going to be?